Another thing that is different from the way that I used to draw, the way I used to ink. I used to use the brush for these tick lines, and now it is my preference to use the marker pen for the tick lines. I learned that from watching a stream on Twitch of Jin Lee. Who is Jin Lee, you say? If that's what you say, you know nothing. You haven't watched comics for I think the 90s, the 80s and the 90s. First time I saw his work was in the 80s, Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. When the X-Men showed up on Spider-Man's Amazing Friends. That's also the first time I ever saw the X-Men. Who are these X-Men? Who are these? That's one thing that Marvel is good at, is incorporating their other properties into things like Spider-Man that are more well-known. They're still doing it today. My phone is blowing up. Text after text after text. Let's do that again. Can't have any stray brush strokes happening. Scribble, 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 scribble. Just gonna make some scribbles there, and then darken out everything outside of that. So, there's some football game happening this coming Sunday. Against the Chiefs and the 49ers. And no Eagles are involved. Still a little salty about the Eagles not being involved. Not that they should always be involved. Not that I'm that kind of a fan. It's the way that they imploded at the end of the season. It's the way that they imploded at the end of the last 6 games of the season. What happened to you guys? What happened to the Eagles? You were world beaters. And then at the end, you were beaten by the world. By all the bad teams. The bad teams were beating you. What happened? What is the deal? Yo. How did that happen? And can it be fixed? Can it possibly be fixed by next season? But nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to hear about my Eagles' woes. Woe to the Eagles. Woe to the Eagles, you brood of vipers. Oh, speaking of brood of vipers, that scene is the most recent Chosen, The Chosen, episode 4, season 4 is coming out. That is, not episode 4, season 4. And the trailer is all Matthew 23. It's all about you brood of vipers. You blind guides. I will not be seeing it in theaters. I will be waiting for it to come out. Pretty sure I know what's going to happen. I have read the book. I continue to read the book. It's amazing how I can watch the same movie again and again and again, even though I know that the main character is going to die or something tragic is going to happen, and I still get upset. I guess that's similar to how Jesus wept when he knew he was going to raise Lazarus from the dead. That's the whole reason he went there. But he chose to allow himself to grieve. Blessed are those who mourn, including Jesus.